What's up, blockchain? How y'all doing today? Hey, I've been on vacation, but I am back and had a whole bunch of fires to put out, or I would have had videos out in the past couple days, but it's been crazy. Today I wanted to go over some of the coins that I purchased in this crazy dip that we just got. And I love dips. Dips is where I make the most money. And this whole, situation is just more reasons and more that I'm not leverage trading right now. I'm not trading options. I'm not trading futures. I'm not doing any of that. I am spot trading. I am holding that crypto because no matter what they do, they are manipulating this market. There are powers out there that manipulate this market because it's extremely profitable for them. So you get all these, the stars line up in multiple countries all at once, FUD the price, the hash rate drops because of, because of China. The Fed comes out and says throws out a tweet that's total horse crap, and it's like all these things happen at once. But this isn't the first time. This has been going on forever, and China is much better at dropping the price than the US. This time it kind of seemed like they were working together, and then what happens? Inevitably, these VC firms, these larger, value individuals come in and buy the whole damn thing up. And it's going to happen this time. It's going to happen again. They keep shaking out the weak hands. And really, overall, this is good for the market because we have so many new people, so many freshmen, so many greenies who have come in who need their hands turned into strong hands, right? They have weak hands right now because they don't have the experience that you and I have. They haven't been through these dips. And these type of dips, they're natural for me, and that's when I buy. And luckily, most of the people in my BitsGap group, same thing. Every single one of them's like, here's what I'm buying. Here's what I'm buying. And I'm doing the same thing. And look here, Bitcoin price drops 50 to 52K, liquidating almost 10 billion in longs. Here, I saved this article from the last time this happened, 500 million worth of BT liquidations in one single hour. Who do you think makes all that money? The exchanges, so it's like, of course they go around and drop the price. They have on so many things, and it's very easy. I showed on one example where whales went to Kraken and just dumped the price of Ethereum on Kraken only. All the arbitrageurs kick in, dumps the price, throughout every exchange, and they have longs, or shorts sitting there waiting, and so they make all their Ethereum back. Plus, because it's, say you dump, $1 million worth of Ethereum on the market all at once, but you make 5 million. You don't care about that. That's the cost of doing business. So I'm diamond handing this whole thing, and I'm in, doing the spot thing, and I'm holding on to the crypto. It actually makes you a part of the market as opposed to detaching yourself from the market and betting on something else that, other people are doing. You're actually a part of the market when you own crypto. And so let's go over some of the things that I picked up. I picked up things that were on sale, which is the main thing that I look for. You go around and you wait for a dip. I always have a bunch of low orders put out there. A whole bunch of those got filled. But then I went ahead and went shopping as well, and we're going to go over those purchases here. And generally, I'm looking, it's best to see what coins you like, see which ones have dropped the most. You could do that, almost anywhere. Say you were on say CoinEx here, and you went to the market page. Let's go over to market here. And you wanted to see all the markets, maybe not just the ones that you have selected for your favorites, but starting with your selected favorites is a great way to go. Like on CoinEx, you click over here on selected, and you just go to 24-hour change and see which ones have dropped the most. There's your shopping list right now. You got the coins you like. Here's the shopping list. And if you want to get into other things that you might know about, you might just come over to the USDC market. And if you're shopping with Bitcoin, you shop with Bitcoin, but don't pick up junk coins. Pick up what you like, right? So let's see what's down. Up 178%. YUSRA. Never heard of it. SOL. Great project. I know someone who just bought a bunch of that. They're way up. Fantastic. But if you click this 24-hour change and shop from the bottom, see, we're down what, 33% on Cream. That's pretty nice. 21% on NWC. Ring down 19%. That's a killer buy. Ring is a great project. And so here's a great way to go shopping. Raven down 11%. Pick up what is cheap, what you know about, what you like. So one coin that I am extremely bullish on, that I've been waiting for good price entries, is Lina. What is it? Well, it's cross-chain, DeFi. There is a lot going on with this project, but basically it's synthetics, derivatives. The derivatives market is so much bigger than all the other markets combined, because you basically are making, it's financial shenanigans where you're taking money off of anything. Anything could be a derivative. You can sell half of a painting sitting on your wall and sell it as make up a derivative for it, sell those coins. Linear is basically got so much infrastructure built in, and the coin is called Lina. And what is it? Linear is a decentralized data one asset protocol capable of instantly creating synthetic assets with unlimited liquidity. The project opens traditional assets like commodities, forex, market indices, and other thematic sectors to cryptocurrency users by supporting the creation of liquid linear synthetic asset tokens. And anyone can make those. It's very interesting. They have a lot going on. They got a full as you would expect, full website, all up and running. They have a swap feature. They have their own exchange, and it's pretty big. Here, we'll stop by the Twitter really quick. They have like 35,000 followers or something, as you would expect, 32,000. So they're active here. A lot going on. Here is their little exchange that they have, and they have all sorts of different listings and things, and there's a swap feature. And let's look at the price. Here's why, another reason I am very into picking this up right now. All-time highs of, let's go over to the USD chart. I prefer trading against Ethereum, but it's easier to comprehend. So we were all the way up to about $3.20. Right now we are just under $1, or at $1, so says this, but I believe CoinMarketCap showed us at 90 something cents. But either way, killer project, should be easy, easy 2x, probably a lot more, because these guys have really not seen their heyday. And I'm expecting a lot higher returns before long. But even this chart in general, this is a good chart to buy. It's got a way down, but showing a little bit of life. And so I bought into some Lina. That is number one. And second coin I bought into, let's check it out. The next coin I bought into pretty heavily was KCS for KuCoin shares. KuCoin has got a lot going on, more than you might know. They are developing a smart chain. So the KuCoin will be the token for the smart chain. They have a whole bunch of other stuff going on too, with like PoolX and other innovations. KuCoin as an exchange as a centralized exchange, has more innovation than any other exchange that I can think of. And they have so much going on. And I think that looking at these exchange tokens that are opening up into the smart contract arena is a great way to go. Not that everyone can be the next BNB, but if you were to, spread your funds amongst the next 5 coins that came from solid exchanges with, huge pockets, you would probably do pretty well. Again, none of this is financial advice. But like CoinEx, one of my favorite exchange, they have announced that they are going to be doing a smart chain. They got rid of their DEX chain because they had 2 different chains going on there. They're now back to one chain and doing a smart chain. But that price has pretty much doubled, That price has pretty much doubled from what it was. KuCoin has tripled. But it did reach a top of about $20 and then dropped back down. But this was at $5 just not that long ago, and here's the price action you can see here. So the fact that the price has dropped back down, it's a good place to pick up. I went ahead and picked up a whole bunch around $12, $13, and ready to ride this thing up. I'm already in profits on everything I've picked up, and I think the top I paid was about $13. Very worth it. But the fact that they have not only, KuCoin, if you just keep your money, your KuCoin shares on KuCoin, they all of the people, that's why it's called KuCoin shares, because you share in like whatever they make over $1 million a day, they split up amongst coin holders. So whatever they make each day, so it's already a interest bearing asset, just holding KuCoin shares on KuCoin. Not to mention you get 30% reduced fees. They got a lot of going on with the fee structure. You can check that out. But you get reduced fees for trading. If you're trading on BitsGap like I am, that is pretty substantial. And then also because of this smart chain that they got going on, and they have so many integrations with so many of the smaller coins. If you are looking for the next big thing, the next big coin, KuCoin is generally one of the main places you'll go, because if you're into centralized exchanges, obviously you should be on Uniswap, you should be on BNB, all these PancakeSwap and all that good stuff to get real gems. But these gems that are on centralized exchanges that I'm looking for are ones that I can trade with my bots, right? Can't trade a lot of these Uniswap coins that aren't on other exchanges. I can't trade them with bots. And so I'm looking for not only coins that are going to moon, but coins that I'm going to be able to trade, coins that I can, work with, that have strong fundamentals, a strong team, large things going on, not likely to rug pull any of these coins that I'm showing you. So anyway, KuCoin shares, I think they have a very big future ahead of them, not just with the reduced fees, not just with the, the interest-bearing asset that it is, because they share the fees with all the people who own KuCoin shares and keep it on the platform. But this smart chain thing that they got coming, I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to put us in a very, very strong place. So bullish on KuCoin shares, picked up a lot during this dip. All right, moving on. The next coin I bought the dip on was Centropy. The coin is called NOIA, N-O-I-A. Currently, 37% of the circulating supply is out. That puts it at 368 million. But by the time the whole thing is done, we got some time, you will be at 1 billion. But still, very undervalued, could be up a great deal, especially with the low supply that's out right now, the 368 million. Full market cap, 223 million, so big enough to jump into and not worry too much. A lot going on with this, guys. These guys are like, well, first let's stop by the social media. They got 26.2 thousand followers. They are extremely active. They're always up, putting on new tweets and all that good stuff. Here's one just from yesterday. All blockchains need the internet. All blockchains need Centropy. Better speeds, uptime, and security integrations with Elrond's network. And they're partnering up with all sorts of people. Here's a little bit about Centropy. Centropy transforms the public internet into a secure and user-centric internet where encryption and optimized performance are built in and automatically enabled for anything and everything connected to it. Our technology is compatible with the current internet, yet allows you to complete utilization of resources. It removes bottlenecks and limitations, ensures security and optimization by default, and unlocks greater scalability potential for future technologies and applications. Traffic on Centropy is routed using our distributed autonomous routing protocol, DARP. The blockchain-based system facilitates traffic using the NOIA token. Regarding node operators for network contributions, our token can be considered gas for the internet. Service and applications running on Centropy spend NOIA to pay for network usage. Pretty interesting. Connecting internet into one secure and optimized internet for all. Centropy is the opposite of entropy, turning chaos into harmony. The internet is in entropy. We create Centropy. Pretty cool, and I think these guys got a large future ahead of them. And so I went ahead and picked up a bunch during the dip, and I think that was just a perfect thing to do for me. The next one I want to talk about is the Darwinian commitment token called KTON. Now, these guys have two different coins. They have the ring token, and which we looked at just a second ago. It's one of the, it's way down, good time to buy. And they also have this KTON. This KTON didn't drop near as much as I was hoping. I still have open orders down in the 167, something like that, but did pick up a little in the 175 range. And here's what's really interesting about this, is not only is this coin needed in conjunction with the ring token, right? So you have to have both. You have to have the ring token and the KTON token. The KTON token is like you need it in order to be like a big staker. The real cool thing about the Darwinia commitment, or about Darwinia in general, is that these guys have set up their tokenomics in order to really pay the long-term believers and long-term stakers, and like they get so much more, they get so much more, not only rewards but say so, and all that is through the KTON, right? So you have to have ring in order to get involved at all, but in order to vote, to be big in the governance, to be big in this community, you have to have KTON. Now this is, a bridge, right? It's very similar to Chain. It bridges Polkadot, it bridges Ethereum, and yeah, a lot going on. Huge, as you would expect. Great team, things going on, and anything that's going to be in Polkadot has a good chance to be huge. But the other reason I really like the KTON is this. Check this out. Circulating supply, 43,000. Total supply, 70,000. Now, every place that we have seen this before, even in things that are like Zwap, there's a million Zwap. Yes, Zill's a bigger network than this, but that token is like $250 and only going up, and they have a million of them. There is only 43,000 KTONs, and you need these KTONs. The only way to what you get paid in when you stake, and you stake your ring, you have to put in a whole bunch of ring and you get like 1 KTON out of it. And everyone who stakes big has to stake a KTON as well as rings. So the fact that this supply is so low, this is a no-brainer to me. I'll be loading into this until at least $300, and then I think this thing is still going to just freaking crank from there. But again, not financial advice, but that's what I'm seeing. And it's everything you would expect as far as like their Twitter and their social media and all that good stuff. It's big, it's banging, and glad to get in here. Didn't dip as much as I was hoping, but I did get a little bit on the dip there. Now, the next coin I bought was STORJ. I bought that on CoinEx. Picked up a bunch of STORJ because it really had a nice dip here yesterday. Isn't that beautiful? So picked up a whole bunch of STORJ, and I still got a few open orders on that. STORJ, really quickly, they got pretty much everything you want. But if you've noticed, like Filecoin, these guys would be major competitors for Filecoin. BitTorrent, which is another thing that I'm loaded into big and made a whole bunch of money off of. These guys will be, cloud storage on the blockchain has become huge. And this STORJ, anyone can become a node operator. Anyone can get a bunch of storage at their own house. And as long as you're up 24/7, got your computer up 24/7, maybe got a virtual server or something like that, you could be a node operator for here and get paid in STORJ tokens. And it's like decentralized. It's kind of like the way Library does videos, but this is STORJ for everything. Anyone can get involved. Anyone could run themselves a business through STORJ. And so, being that it's decentralized, being that it's as big as it is, being that it's a main competitor for Filecoin. But here's the thing, much, much cheaper fees. This is the cheapest way to store massive amounts of data. So if you're a business or you're anything, this will be your best bet for price for using that storage. And because using that space, and because Filecoin has done so well, BitTorrent has done so well, I'm thinking STORJ is going to also be doing so well. Currently down 10.5%. This is a great buy in my opinion, and I did back up the truck and loaded up a bunch of STORJ. And it's the same type of thing. You get where the trends are. Don't go somewhere where the money is not. Like, for instance, I just sold all of this Capacity. Capacity is, it's got a good team, it's got a bunch of stuff, but they're not where the money is. The money's in the DeFi, the money's in, you put yourself in the flow of the money. Don't go and get in a bunch of niches where the money's not flowing. And don't get me wrong, Capacity is a great project, and they have great team, they have a great, but it's 3D imaging for advertising and for stuff. Not really the biggest niche right now. Not saying this niche won't blow up, but I did sell all of my Capacity and got out of that one. So there's that. Next on the list, I picked up BAX. I bought a bunch of BAX. BAX is basically trying to do like Cody, bank the unbanked. We don't really need to go way deep into that. I think most of you guys know about BAB and BAX, but it is a great platform and super cheap right now, 0.0009 cents. So, you know, and it's only down 2%. It was down a little bit more and I did go ahead and pick up some, but it bounced back quickly. This project is an old school project, been around since the bull run, nowhere near the all-time highs, but anyone who had held on through this, these are some strong hands. Look at how weak that is. Look how long of a period that is. And now we've got life. And now with the bull run coming, this type of thing, you know, a team that's been building this whole time. They've been active this entire time from the bull run, where they basically look, they got in, quick drop, huge run, and then has been nothing but pain ever since. And now a lot of these people are back, you know, close to money. There are people, you know, some of the people who bought up here probably still holding and probably won't sell until the price hits that high, and that's just fine. I think this project has a good future ahead of it, and you know, they have everything in place as far as the team, the developers, the social media, and all that good stuff. They just didn't have much life until as of late. And this coin trades like a champion against on grid bots, on Bollinger Band bots, all sorts of bots. The volatility is off the charts. So those are the coins that I bought. The very last one that I went ahead and loaded into was XMR. Probably one of my top, you know, in my opinion, top 3 cryptos. Like, that's how bullish I am on. Got a bunch around 300, so that worked out good. Let's head over here and look at the drop for that. See, here's the storage chart. I managed to pick up some right in here, and then also a little right in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab some more if I can get another dip, because it is just kind of inching along. I think there is a good anyway, let's go check out XMR. Why is XMR so important? XMR is, you know, it's the cypherpunk coin, right? I mean, here's what's coming down the pike for XMR. It's atomic swaps. So what will be able to happen is anyone at any time on chain, no permission, no exchange, no centralized anything, will be able to basically make Bitcoin anonymous. How would you do that? Well, there will be on-chain atomic swaps with Monero. So you'll be able to go on-chain, swap into Monero, do whatever you wanted to do that you didn't want to, that you want to be anonymous, or you don't want to be tracked. And, you know, there doesn't have to be a lot of reasons for you not to be tracked. The same reason you don't leave the bathroom door open, or you don't walk down the streets, you know, naked. Privacy is a right, and should be a right for everyone. And if you are at all into privacy, whether it, you know, you have anything to hide or not, that's not really the point. The point is your information doesn't need to be out there. I don't think I need to explain this to a bunch of crypto heads. You guys are probably all with me on that. But very soon, you know, probably within the next 6 months, you'll be able to swap Bitcoin onto Monero on chain, no permission, and then on the other end, swap Monero back into Bitcoin on chain, withdraw your Bitcoin, all that good stuff. Basically taking the entire crypto world and making it better, making it anonymous, making it private, giving you your rights back. I love XMR, and it's going to be big. And to be able to buy in this dip where I got to buy $2.95, oh, I wish I'd picked that up. But I did get me some nice, you know, I got some at $3.11 or whatever. So picked up some XMR. I don't think you can go wrong with you know, you see a lot of people who don't like privacy coins, but I picked up some Pirate Chain not long ago. I'm way up on Pirate Chain, and I believe in privacy. I believe that, you know, people deserve the power, not the governments, and obviously that's what I think. So there you go. That's what I picked up in this drop. Let me know what you picked up down below, what you're bullish on, what you grabbed a hold of, and all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto music. Gonna catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a heck of a great day. Hope you got some crazy good coins on sale, and just like I did, All right, catch you on the next one. We're all gonna get rich here. Not financial advice. I'm out.